what if the deepest love isn't declared? What if it's built in total silence right before your eyes? This is the paradox of the Cancer heart, an ocean of emotion expressed in the most subtle, protective ways. I'm Anya Sage. As a psychological astrologer, my work is to translate the silent language of the stars into actionable wisdom. And the code of a Cancer in love? It's the one people misread most often. They don't just say, "I love you." They build an entire world of safety and intimacy around you, and you might not even notice it happening. In this video, we will decode the 20 specific signs that a Cancer has given you their heart. Pay close attention, because sign number 2 will surprise you. In fact, it may change the way you see love forever. Before we begin, I love to know who's watching. Share your zodiac sign in the comments below, and let's unlock this together. All right, let's begin. The very first key to understanding a Cancer's heart is a trait that defines their entire approach to love: their powerful, almost primal, protective instinct. This is sign number 20. This isn't just about holding your hand while crossing the street. It's a deep, cellular need to shield you from harm, be it a toxic boss, a dismissive friend, or just the weight of a bad day. They feel a biological imperative to build a fortress of safety around you, a sanctuary where nothing and no one can hurt you. But here's where we need to be unflinchingly honest. Where is the line between a protector and a controller? Between a guardian and a gatekeeper? Is this fortress of love a safe harbor? Or is it a gilded cage? We're going to answer that question. But to do so, you first need to understand the architectural blueprint of that fortress. You need to see how they build it, brick by brick. So let's look at those bricks. The entire blueprint for a Cancer's fortress of love rests on 2 foundational pillars, 2 core functions that must be understood before anything else makes sense. The first is the protector, the second is the anchor. Master these 2 concepts, and you've decoded the very operating system of their heart. Let's start with the first pillar, the protector's mandate. This is where we see sign number 5. They defend you in front of others. And sign number 9, they constantly care about your well-being come to life. But here's the critical distinction. Think of them less as a reactive security guard and more as a proactive emotional architect. A guard just stands at the door. An architect designs a space where threats to your heart can't even take root. Their goal isn't to control you. It's to neutralize emotional threats before they ever reach you. Picture this. You're at a dinner party with friends, and an acquaintance makes a slightly backhanded comment about your new career path. It's subtle, just enough to sting. You might just brush it off, but the Cancer in your life saw it land. They heard the tiny shift in tone, and they don't make a scene. They don't flip the table. Instead, a few moments later, they'll steer the conversation and say something like, "Actually, what they're building is incredibly innovative. I've seen the plans, and frankly, it's ahead of its time." Just like that, calm, firm, and decisive. They didn't just defend you, they reframed the narrative, neutralized the negativity, and elevated you in the process. It's a strategic move executed with surgical precision to protect your emotional well-being and your public standing. That is the protector's mandate in action. This extends beyond public forums into the private sanctuary of your life. It's not loud. It's quiet, constant maintenance. It's sign number 9. Imagine you've had a brutal day at work. You're texting them, trying to be upbeat, but they can read the subtext in your short replies. You get home, expecting to rush out to a social event they had been excited about, but when you walk in, the lights are dimmed. They've already texted the host with a polite excuse. They hand you your favorite comfort blanket and say, "I figured tonight was a night for quiet. Let the world wait." They didn't ask you. They didn't put the burden on you to cancel. They observed the data, anticipated the need, and executed the plan. That is not control. That is an act of profound protective love. They are constantly running threat assessments for your peace of mind and taking preemptive action. But strong walls are useless if the ground beneath them is unstable. That brings us to the second, equally vital pillar, the emotional anchor. This is where their love shifts from external protection to internal stabilization. This is the domain of sign 19, being incredibly attuned to your emotions. Sign 13, listening patiently for hours. And sign 16, remembering the smallest details. If the protector is the fortress walls, the anchor is the deep, unshakable foundation beneath it all. Its purpose is to keep you steady through any emotional storm. How? By becoming the world's leading expert on you. They are intelligence gatherers of the heart. Sign 19 means they are living, breathing, emotional barometers. They feel the subtle shift in the atmosphere when you walk into a room. They can distinguish between your "I'm fine," that means I'm tired, and your "I'm fine," that means my world is ending. This attunement isn't psychic. It's the result of intense, focused observation. This leads directly to sign 13. They listen. And I don't mean they just wait for their turn to talk. I mean they create a space of absolute silence and allow your thoughts to fill it. You can talk for 2 hours straight, circling the same problem, contradicting yourself, getting lost in tangents. They will not interrupt. They will not rush to a solution. They will just listen, maybe nod, and ask a single clarifying question like, "And how did that make you feel?" They know that sometimes the most loving thing you can do is not to offer a map, but to simply hold the flashlight while someone finds their own way out of the woods. This patient listening is how they gather the data they need to be your anchor. And what do they do with that data? They build a library, an encyclopedia of you. Which brings us to sign 16, remembering the smallest details. This is the masterstroke. One day, after a horrible week, you come home to find a specific brand of artisanal chocolate on your pillow. A brand you mentioned once, 8 months ago, that you tried on a trip and loved. You'd forgotten you even told them. But they didn't. They logged it, filed it under emergency comfort measures, and deployed it when their emotional barometer told them your pressure was dropping. This isn't just a sweet gesture. It's a demonstration. It says, "I listen, I remember, I see you. You are known and you are safe here." So you see the blueprint taking shape. The protector builds the outer walls, managing threats and creating a safe perimeter. The anchor lays the deep foundation, knowing every inch of the emotional ground you stand on. These two functions aren't just nice things a Cancer does. They are the fundamental, non-negotiable architecture of their love. It's an intricate, deliberately constructed system designed for one purpose: to create a world so safe they might finally feel secure enough to show you what's hidden inside the fortress itself. But what happens when an outside force threatens that fortress? What happens when someone or something jeopardizes the world they've built, so carefully built? This reveals their single most misunderstood trait, sign number 11, a subtle, protective jealousy. Now, let's be strategically clear. This isn't the loud, accusatory drama you see in movies. A Cancer's jealousy is a quiet storm. It's a shift in atmospheric pressure that only you can feel. It's the difference between them asking, "How was your night?" and "Who was there tonight?" It's the way their hand finds the small of your back when a stranger joins your conversation, a silent, instinctual act of staking a claim. It's a quiet guarding, a sudden increase in their attentiveness, not because they distrust you, but because their internal alarm system has detected a potential threat to the sanctity of your shared world. And here's the critical question. In our modern rulebook of relationships, any form of jealousy is often labeled an immediate red flag, a sign of toxic insecurity. And sometimes it is, but with a Cancer, you must ask a deeper question. Is this a crack in their foundation, a sign of weakness, or is it the ultimate barometer of value? A powerful indicator of just how precious and how irreplaceable what you have together has become to them. The answer to that question, the dividing line between toxic control and profound devotion, isn't found in their jealousy at all. It's revealed in the single greatest gift they can possibly give. The one act that unlocks the final secret of that fortress. And that gift is the key to their own shell. It's the most terrifying and sacred thing a Cancer has to offer. Forget money, forget grand gestures, forget poetic promises. The ultimate proof of their love is the moment they consciously decide to become undefended in front of you. This is the climax of their emotional journey. This is the act that unlocks everything. To understand the magnitude of this, you must first truly see the fortress they live in every single day. The armored Cancer isn't a myth, it's their default survival setting. Watch them. Watch how they enter a room, their senses quietly mapping the social dynamics, noting the alliances and the tensions before they commit to a position. Notice the subtle, almost imperceptible delay before they answer a personal question. A split second where their internal strategist is calculating the risk of the revelation. Their words are chosen with the precision of an architect placing load-bearing walls. Every story is curated. Every emotion is filtered. This isn't deception, it's protection. Their inner world is so rich, so turbulent, that leaving it unguarded would be like leaving the gates of a city wide open during a siege. So they build walls of witty deflection, moats of polite distance, and towers of quiet observation. From the outside, you can admire the structure. It's strong, self-sufficient, and secure. You can have a wonderful time in the courtyard, but you are fundamentally a visitor. You are not a citizen of their world. Then, one day, something shifts. It's rarely a dramatic, cinematic moment. It's quieter and far more potent. It might be late at night, when the world is asleep and the walls feel thinner. They'll look at you, and in their eyes, you'll see something you've never seen before. Pure, unadulterated fear mixed with a terrifying amount of trust. They will tell you something they've never told another soul. Not a secret about someone else, but a secret about themselves. A deep insecurity, a story of a past failure that still stings, a dream they're terrified won't come true. In that moment, their voice might crack. They might look away, unable to bear the weight of your gaze. They are showing you the crack in their own armor. This is sign number 15. They show a vulnerability with you that they show to no one else. They are not just sharing deep feelings, which is sign number 18. They are handing you the blueprints to their own fortress, showing you exactly where the weak points are. They are handing you the key to the control room, trusting you implicitly not to burn it all down. For a Cancer, this is the final surrender. It is the ultimate act of love. And this is what brings us to the promise I made at the very beginning, to sign number 2, the one I said could change the way you see love forever. Sign number 2 is that they will support you through your most difficult times, no matter how hard it gets. Now, on the surface, that sounds like simple loyalty, but you're ready for the real truth now. This isn't just loyalty. It's a direct, mechanical consequence of the surrender you just witnessed. Once a Cancer has given you the key to their shell, Once they have integrated you into their inner world, you are no longer a separate entity. Your pain is now their pain. Your crisis is a tremor in their own foundation. Their support isn't a choice they make. It's a reflex they cannot control. It is an extension of their own self-preservation. This is why their support feels different. It's not the friend who calls to check in. It's the person who shows up with groceries because they knew you'd forget to eat. It's not the person who says, "Let me know if you need anything." It's the person who is already researching solutions to your problem at 3 a.m. It's not just being a shoulder to cry on. It's them taking on a piece of your burden as their own, feeling its weight in their own bones. This is where their unwavering loyalty, sign number 7, and their willingness to make profound sacrifices, sign number 14, truly come from. It's not a transaction. It's not a favor they expect to be returned. When they sacrifice their time, their energy, or their own comfort for you during a crisis, they are not losing anything. In their mind, they are reinforcing the most important part of their world, you. Defending you is defending themselves. Healing you is healing themselves. This is the love that changes things. Because it redefines support. It's not just about being present, it's about becoming fused. It's a love that doesn't just stand with you in the fire. It's the love that wraps itself around you, utterly convinced that your survival and its survival are one and the same. It's the moment you realize that their fortress was never meant to keep you out. It was built to one day be big enough to keep you safe inside. And once you're inside that fortress, the grand declarations stop. And something much quieter, much more beautiful begins. It's the daily soundtrack to their love, played not with words, but with presence. Suddenly, their body language says everything. It's the long, grounding hugs that feel like they're transferring security right into your bones. The tender looks from across a room that say, "I see you," without making a sound. Their hand finds yours almost unconsciously, a constant, quiet anchor, confirming you're still there, still safe. And here's the beautiful paradox. This powerful protector might suddenly become endearingly shy around you. They might stumble over a sentence or look away, flustered, when you give them your full attention. Don't mistake this for weakness. It is the highest form of respect. It means your opinion, your gaze, your presence has become so critically important to them, it actually makes them nervous. It's the ultimate tell that you truly hold their heart. And when a Cancer knows you truly hold their heart, they don't just love you. They build an entire world around you. Throughout this journey, we've seen how they construct this fortress of safety. We've defined the two pillars of their love, the protector's mandate and the emotional anchor. We've witnessed the climax of their affection, not a grand declaration, but the ultimate act of surrender when they hand you the key to their guarded heart. But once that fortress is open to you, they begin the final beautiful work of decoration. It's the proof that you are now the center of their universe, and it shows up in a series of unmistakable final signs. First, they don't just bring you into their family, they weave you into its very fabric. This isn't about a single holiday dinner. It's about your name coming up naturally in their family's group chat. It's their mother asking you about your day. They are signaling that you are no longer a guest. You are part of the ecosystem they value most. Second, your name becomes a permanent fixture in their future. The language shifts from I to we in contexts that stretch months, even years down the road. It's the casual, "We should really see the autumn leaves in Vermont next year," or "when we get a bigger place." They are not asking permission. They are stating a fact. You are their co-architect of tomorrow. Then they become a student of your world. They'll start adapting to your hobbies, not as a favor, but as a genuine effort to share your joy. Suddenly, they'll understand the complex rules of a game you love, or have strong opinions on a show they started watching just for you. They are building a bridge of shared experience, brick by brick. They also become the silent, unwavering champion of your personal goals. When you're launching a project or chasing a promotion, they are the ones who remember your key deadline, who bring you a coffee without being asked, who listen to you vent at 2 a.m. They invest their energy into your success as if it were their own. And finally, look for the calculated gestures of affection. A surprise cup of that specific coffee you once mentioned you loved, a link to an article about a niche topic you're passionate about. These aren't random acts of kindness. They are targeted strikes of affection, proving their mind is a constant database of your happiness. This is the Cancer's ultimate promise, a love that is not just felt, but is actively, tirelessly, and methodically built. A sanctuary designed for two, a love that is built to last. If this journey has deepened your understanding of the Cancers in your life, or even of yourself, show some love by hitting that like button. And because the powerful and sometimes uncomfortable truths we discuss here can sometimes lead to our videos being flagged, please subscribe and turn on notifications. That's the only way to guarantee you don't lose access to our next deep dive into the heart of the Zodiac.